Hello everyone, welcome to my video about VOR Navigation, what they're about, how to do it and how to plan it. Are you sick of searching for content on VOR and seeing all those 1 hour long videos? Oh my god, whoever watches that. They're overcomplicating. Actually, a VOR is just an antenna sitting on the ground, and it will you can lock on it if you have the frequency of it, and we'll take a look into this. It emits a signal 30 times every second, so it's pretty straightforward if you have the frequency. You can get your frequency either from the charts or directly from skyvector.com. It is a great help. I use it as well for my IFR VOR-to-VOR flying, and as well for visuals. For visual flying. Here we go. So we're currently sitting in this airfield, Lima Juliet Papa Zulu, and it has a VOR. Its frequency is 115.15. The VORs have, all the VORs have a 3-letter identifier. This one is Papa Oscar Romeo. I plotted out a course to a second VOR. It's called India Lima Bravo with a frequency of 114.8. Keep that in mind. And our destination will be down there, Lima Delta Romeo India, but I'm not gonna fly, I'm just gonna take off and show you. You can, as I said, you can pull your info as well from the charts. What I'm doing here is, this is just VOR navigation. This is not approach, departure, approach, arrival, just how to VOR. We can do a different video about different approaches where a VOR takes a big role, but for this time, no, just basic. Okay, under 5 minutes, I promised. Here we go. If you're flying one of those Pipers, you have your radio stack right here. This is the GNS 430. This is where you put your frequencies in. So we're currently sitting at 115.15, is it? But the frequency of our VOR from our departure airfield is not yet active. Let's put it active, and you'll see our VOR receiver will change a little bit. You have different types of those. This one is from the Piper. We have a needle. We'll get two different lights depending if we are facing the VOR or not. It looks different in a Cessna. It looks different in a Boeing. It looks different in a Airbus. All those planes have their specific, but it is the same technology. The data is the same. It just looks a little bit different. So do not worry. Currently, our heading here is 32.5. Let's call it. So for start on, let's just turn our OBS into the heading of the plane, so we'll get a better picture of where our first VOR is, like here. So our first VOR, the one we're sitting at on the airfield, is in front of us, a little bit to the left, and it's half a mile away. Do you remember our flight plan from before? What will be the second VOR that we have to look at, to fly at? 114.8. I have it here as well. Let's make it active to get the broader picture. Yeah, here we go. What does it say? That we are facing away from the VOR. It's on our right side, 24 miles away. So we get a little bit of a picture of where we have to go, how we have to fly it. Let's go back to 115.15 to our departure VOR. Let me depart, and I'll show you how you navigate those. Very easy. Parking brake away. Adding some flaps. So VOR-to-VOR navigation, it is almost already old school. Not many people are actually actively flying it, especially not in the flight sim community that I'm part of. I would be very happy if you would come visit me on my live streams on Twitch. You will find the link down there below. But it is a very interesting way to fly. It is something different, and I like it a lot. I do it a lot. So actually, we are in climb, holding runway heading, and we are interested in the VOR in the next one in a row at 114.8. Let's switch it to the active mode. 24 miles away. It's on our right side. So let's turn our heading to the right. So you can follow a VOR radial if it's not a direct. You can follow it either with heading mode. You can fly it manually if you're skilled enough, or you can just go into GPS nav mode. Into nav mode, I'm sorry, not GPS. Crucial is if you have a 430 like here, that you make sure that you are in VLOC mode, not GPS. You have to be in VLOC mode to catch it. As said, you need a frequency, you need a needle, and you are very good to fly it if you hit the nav mode. To fly it direct into it, if it's not the preset radial, you just spin your needle as long as you get an indication that it's a TO. In this case it's a blue light that will show us what? That we are facing into it. Just turn the OBS as long as you don't center the needle. When you have the needle centered, come down, hit the nav button, and the plane will automatically start to turn into the VOR itself. 23.4 miles away in climb, and you are tracking the set VOR. That's how easy it is. After 23 miles you will reach it, of course. Then your navigation won't work anymore how you would expect it. I strongly suggest that when you're a couple of miles away from it, that you center your heading in the way you're flying, in the direction you're flying. Go into heading mode, prepare your next frequency of the next VOR, and prepare your needle as well in the same direction, and just hit a direct, and you'll be able to fly VOR to VOR direct. It takes a little bit of practice, but why do we fly? We fly because it's hard, not because it's easy. So yeah, practice, and you will get into it. There are different ways to fly a VOR. You can fly as well approaches, arrivals, departures with the VOR navigation. We can go through that in maybe a different video. If you like the content, drop a sub, drop a like, visit me on any of my live streams, and leave a comment if you would like to explain me under 5 minutes how to do departures, arrivals, and approaches in VOR to VOR. Other than that, enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you for watching. Stay healthy, stay safe, and see ya next time. Ciao, ciao.